Hi guys, as we continue with the evidence of General Khumalo, Mr. Khumalo says that he is responsible for, among other things, intelligence management, which includes ensuring that intelligence is provided to the units that needs it. He says crime intelligence remains the cornerstone of SEP's operations. He also says his extensive experience within the division crime intelligence is positioning him to address critical issues, more especially that are referring to the infiltration of both the division as well as the SA police services by criminal cartels. He also mentions that he has gained in-depth understanding of sophisticated methods that are applied nowadays with organized crime groupings to compromise the operations of SEPs as well as operations of the division crime intelligence itself. It requires the development of counterintelligence strategies, he said. He highlighted that levels of threats that the police are facing from within and outside the police. He will provide details of this in his proposed in-camera evidence. He also repeated what Mkwana's and Masemula's evidence of how political killings system was established by a presidential appointed inter-ministerial committee. He said it is not correct that the political killing system was established as a result of recommendations of the Morane Commission, which investigated political killing system in KZN. He says the political killing system was a team that was established in advance of the Morane Commission recommendations. He also says the political killing system was established and constituted administratively by the then National Commissioner of Police, General John Sithole. He was asked by Commissioner Advocate Sandile Khumalo if task teams are usually established by the National Commissioner and not ministers. Then General Khumalo answers in the affirmative. He said, sorry, Hasim again asked Khumalo how task teams are constituted. He said all task teams are constituted by the National Commissioner, who then has to allocate budget to them. This is an important issue as Masemula and SEP's legal expert Marga van Rooyen have both testified that only the National Commissioner had the legal power to constitute and disband a task team, not the minister. Khumalo said all the task team are constituted administratively by the National Commissioner, who has to assign the resources to the task team, including financial resources. The IMC, as appointed or established by the President, is appointed at a cabinet level to ensure that the resources of the national are then also taken down to the province, where then the National Commissioner has to implement the safety and security measures that are talking to the identified threats. Khumalo said the political killings team investigated crimes at Fort Hare University under the direction of Masemula. And Khumalo stressed that he is still able to direct political killings task team operations from Pretoria, despite its primary operations being in KZN and sometimes the Eastern Cape. He says he does occasionally visit the unit. He also says the whole province of KZN was defined as the mission area for the political killings task team. Guys, KZN. He also spoke to the reporting structures of political killings task team. He said they divided the province into 4 parts, which are the south coast of the province, the north coast and the Midlands, and the central part. And then they had to put those small manageable teams in those areas that will be responsible for the daily activities, which are reported on daily basis at the Mission Area Coordination Center that was situated at the provincial office. And then he said the approach of political killings task team emphasizes more on command and control. It emphasizes more on discipline. It emphasizes more on accountability, irrespective of the level. He also added, you may be on a very lower level of the SEPS, but you are still accountable for each and every action or tasking or activity that is expected of you. He also said the 4 smaller political killing systems operating in each part of the province report in to the mission structure every day. This enables for the resolution of its challenges, he said. Khumalo said that the political killing system were not privy to the meetings of the interministerial committee that presided over its activities. The IMC would make a decision on whether to extend the mandate or the political killings task team based on a threat and risk assessment, he said. According to Khumalo, the IMC went to KZN to evaluate the work that was being done by the then provincial task team that was investigating political killings in 2018. One of their IMC observations was that the task team was working in silos and the members that were deployed in the task team, as they were from local level, they were compromised, and more especially it did not have any investigation and prosecutorial plan or strategy. As a result, there was little or no progress in those cases. And then Khumalo is read from a document that records his account of how the IMC evaluated the provincial task team that was investigating political killings before the political killings task team was established. That IMC met with the task team investigating these cases 21st May 2018, and one of the preliminary observations was that this multidisciplinary task team was working in silos and that it does not have an investigation and procedural plan or strategy that is aligned to overall government priorities contained in the National Development Plan, the medium-term strategic framework, and other key policy prescripts, creating safe and secure environment, it stated. And then he estimated the budget for the initial deployment of the political killings task team was 49.6 million for 6 months, Khumalo said. Khumalo outlined investigations and prosecution strategies of the political killings task team. 1, to immediately attend to, investigate and prosecute reported incidents of the political related cases in KwaZulu-Natal. Number 2, to implement the multidisciplinary Troika methodology consisting of intelligence gathering, crime investigation and prosecution. 3, to ensure perpetrators of politically related cases are arrested and prosecuted as speedily as possible to instill public confidence and stability. Number 4, to identify and successfully prosecute the kingpins or masterminds behind politically related cases. Number 5, to optimize the provision of witness protection. Wow. Now I have a question. I wonder if they managed to get these masterminds or kingpins, because it looks like these hitmen are always willing to go down alone, but not telling them who sent them. But that's, I guess, a discussion for another video. I will see you on our next video while we are still busy with the evidence of General Khumalo. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.